Have you ever felt like your mind is working against you? Chances are you probably did. Like you have all these cluttering thoughts about certain problems that you cannot solve, and that's completely normal. We all do. The thing is, how do you handle that? So, one of the ways that you can actually handle it is through journaling. So, I want you guys to look at journaling as a tool. So, it's basically a tool that you can use to declutter your mind, elaborate on your goals, elaborate on your life choices, and basically anything that's happening to you at the current moment. So why this is important, okay? So imagine having a closet, okay? And you're constantly filling that closet with new clothes, but you never take out the old clothes. Okay, so what happens? The closet gets overfilled and clothes starts falling out. Okay, and you can't control it, obviously. What's the solution? You take the old clothes out, possibly either throw them away, give them to somebody, or do whatever you want with them. It's very important to journal because you're constantly cluttering your mind with new thoughts and you're not solving the old ones. So my personal experience with journaling, so I've been journaling for like 3 years now. I literally have like 4 journals that are fully filled and more to come, obviously. And honestly, for me, what journaling did is it solved a lot of problems for me, okay? So I've been in a rut like 2-3 years ago. I was going out all the time. I was occasionally doing drugs. I was just spending my life on such meaningless things that I really regret the time and wish I could bring it back. Luckily enough, I found multiple methods of actually curing myself, journaling being one of them, obviously. So let me explain to you how you can benefit from it as well. Okay, so a standard way that everybody does their journaling is with a pen and paper. So you literally grab a pen, grab a piece of paper, and start writing your thoughts down. Like, it's simple as that. Literally simple as that. You don't have to overcomplicate it. You don't have to have a certain structure, even though if it's beneficial. You don't have to have a structure of journaling. You can literally journal about how your day went and analyze that and see where there are certain gaps which you can fill or certain behaviors that you didn't like about yourself and talk to yourself about it. Okay, so it's a whole different story when you talk to yourself about something and when you actually write it down, because when you write it down you have a visual representation of how the problem actually looks like and you can work on it. Second way that you can actually journal, and I've been doing this for the past year, and it is actually video journaling. So you would sit down and record a video just like I am recording this one right now, and you will speak to yourself about certain topics. So what I like to do personally is just write a couple of bullet points down that I want to cover in the actual journaling video, so I don't miss any key points that are that I'm struggling with right now. So video journaling and paper journaling, call it whatever you want, have almost the same benefits. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's literally the same thing, just in a different format. So you're necessarily just having a video recording of your thoughts, which I think is much more beneficial and much more accessible in today's time and age. You can also have a pen and paper, nothing wrong with that. It's just video journaling is more convenient due to the fact that you just have to open your phone or laptop or whatever and just record yourself and speak about certain topics. So what are the benefits of journaling? Some key benefits that I notice personally, and not all the internet advice that you're getting. Honestly, it's helped me tremendously solve multiple problems in my life. Like, I've been in states where I journal for 2 hours consistently just to solve a problem. And that's completely fine because those problems are solved now. Because I journaled about them. I dedicated some time towards them to actually solve them. I declutter my mind about the problems, and just by putting the problems on the paper, I found a solution. So you having a visual representation of the problem will help you tremendously to solve it. Also, another benefit of journaling that I noticed is I became much more articulate in writing, in speaking, in my day-to-day life, relationships with people even, because you're putting your thoughts on paper in a video form. You're constantly talking or writing about a specific topic and you're staying focused on it. And just by you staying focused and present, it's like a form of meditation itself. So you just sticking to a certain topic or a certain thing that you're doing, you're kind of entering this flow state, which it's very popular right now. I do assume you know what that is. So you're basically entering a flow state. Your mind is basically meditating on journaling. So imagine this. You're journaling for 2 or 3 years now. You have 5 problems right now. What would happen if you solved 4 out of those 5 problems? How would that benefit you? How would your life look like if you had 4 problems less than you have now? It'll probably be good, right? So I want you to take a little action step here, okay? So after watching this video, I want you to buy a notepad or grab any old notepad, like can literally be this big, doesn't even matter. Grab a pen and start writing. Like, you don't necessarily have to write about specific things, okay? So just take a pen and paper and start writing the first thing that comes to your mind. So you can write about your day, you can write about any relationship that you have, you can write about your relationship with your family, about your business/job, you can write about the situation in the world. So anything that your mind is cluttered with and that your mind is not giving you peace about, something that you're thinking about constantly, I want you to write that down in that journal, okay? So spend at least 5 to 10 minutes writing about this topic and see what it will do for you. Journaling is very crucial to have in your daily habits due to the fact that it's a form of stress relief. Like you're going to the gym to, I don't know, somebody goes to blow some steam off, somebody goes to the gym to get big, some people go to the gym to socialize with other people. So I want you to implement this as a stress relief. So imagine having all these thoughts. We have over 1 million thoughts on a daily basis. So imagine just putting a couple of them on a piece of paper and thinking about them for some time consistently. That will remove those thoughts, if needed, from your mind. It will give you a clear vision on those thoughts so your mind stops bullying you, basically. So, just to recap, you can journal with a pen and paper. You can video journal. It's the same benefit. It's just important for you to start, okay? So I want you to implement this into your daily habits. Do it for 7 days consistently, like literally put it on your wall, like journal, okay? Do it consistently for 7 days. Come back to this video and tell me what's your experience, okay? I really want to know your experience because for me, it's been tremendously beneficial. For other people as well. I mean, people 100 years ago carried a journal every day. With phones, it's completely different nowadays. So imagine what that does for you. Come back to this video in 7 days. Consistently journal throughout that time, and I want you to tell me your experience, okay? I want you to tell me your experience from the beginning till the end. I'll be replying to comments. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. I'll be more than glad to answer it because you're actually you're actually doing something and you're curious about that, which means it will be beneficial for you, and you're actually dedicating some time and energy towards it, which is very good. So let me know what you guys think about journaling. Make sure you do it, test it out for yourself. Hey, it doesn't need to work out every time, but at least you tried, right? So once again, guys, it's been Mihailo, and my goal is to teach you to suffer with purpose. Have a lovely day.